Hi guys, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Daymond here. Daymond, the closer with Agents DFW, among other things. But today I'm representing Agents DFW. Happy Saturday. Happy 2020 to people that have not heard me tell them, Happy New Year. So, hey, I got some Agents DFW stuff to do. And I have a conveniently located condo listing located in Dallas, and I'm doing some work today. I'm busy. I'm doing some Agents DFW work today. So I'm going out to that listing in the name of Agents DFW, and I'm going to do some simple updates in this property. It was something that I suggested that my client does. So this is a client of mine. I have helped this owner place a tenant in a couple of his units, but now we're in a situation where we have a listing. He used to want to place tenants in this property. Right now we're in the process of selling it. He wants to move on from this property. He's doing other things, got other plans this year in 2020. So I'm helping him to place a buyer for this property. But I decided to treat this moment today as something that will allow people to kind of get inside my head. This is all the behind the scenes stuff that I do that people just don't understand it, because really I just do a lot of stuff and only market and promote certain things because I'm just, I'm busy, as we all are. I'm busy, but this is a day for you all to kind of see the extra mile that I take and some of the efforts that I perform. In particular today, I'm going to this listing and there is something just to get inside my head and who I am as Daymond the closer, Daymond the brands, the original pluripreneur. There, as you can imagine, there are a lot of strings I'm pulling behind all of that. And one of the things that I think always stands out with me is my attention to detail. So in this listing, I have, there's something in particular that just really bothered me. Like every time I went to this property, I thought he did a very good job of updating the property. But every property I walk in, this is how OCD I am. When I walk into properties, and I pay close attention to detail. And one of the things that always bothers me in a property is when light fixtures do not match or electrical outlet covers do not match. So for instance, when I walk into a property and I see brushed nickel in one room and bronze or brushed gold in another room, it's really upsetting to me. So, and as you can imagine, it just makes sense, right? Because I'm not just Agents DFW, I'm also Moksha Media with branding. And so everything that my mind is just really, really trained for establishing themes as I walk through the world. And I can't even say it any better than that, because that is literally my everyday experience. Like the minute I walk out of the door, that's my to-do list. The minute I walk out of the door is the minute it's, how some people, like when you're watching television shows, you see some people hear music, they play their theme music in their head. For me, it's all about the visualization. It's how are all the colors mapping? How do the sun rays bounce off of the walls and streets that I see in the everyday world? So as you can imagine, as a real estate broker, it's kind of the same thing. When I walk into a building, I'm wondering, what is the theme? What theme is this property speaking to me right now? So that's what I'm going to be helping my seller out with today. I need for him just one little touch of detail. I need for those electrical outlet fake covers to be swapped out, even if I have to do it myself. So happy Saturday from Agents DFW. And come along for the ride. I'll take you to the property, and then we can also do a little tour. So it's right there in Dallas. All right. Okay, we have arrived. I am here at my listing. All right, 6900 Skillman, unit 805. Yep. And I'm just looking to see if my seller is there. Yeah, I know he was doing some work here a couple days ago, so he's not here. So looks like I have the place all to myself. And if you are interested in a condo conveniently located in the Dallas area, perfectly located near retail, shopping, minutes away from downtown, then this is the place. All right, so I'm gonna get in here, get my equipment out. See, I'm doing some manual labor today. So I will be getting out my tools from the trunk of my car. I'm getting out my tools, and I will be getting out these electrical outlet covers that I mentioned to you earlier. Now I'll get to work. See, look, I come prepared. See, in the car, I got my toolkit. It is ready to go, okay? It's ready to go. All right. Okay, welcome to 6900 Skillman, unit 805. Why don't we just go ahead and walk on in? Right, as soon as you walk into the unit, you see that we walk straight into the dining area. And then off of the dining area is the kitchen. That's my stuff. I'm trying to get ready to do a little bit of work in here. You see the seller has equipped this condo unit with stainless steel appliances, and there's fresh paint on the wall. I think this color is very similar to the color of my previous home. I can almost, if it's not this color that I'm about to say, it's extremely close to it. But this color is very warm. I love it. This color is similar to, it's called New Haven Clay. I remember, not a plug for Lowe's, but it just seems like Lowe's is one of the places that has a paint selection and color arrangement that's very robust to me. So I tend to, out of all of the other home improvement stores that are out there, sometimes when I'm just looking at paint colors, I like to visit that section because I get an idea of some very good color swatches for home improvement. So as I mentioned earlier, the seller has been doing some updates in this unit to prepare it for sale. And paint is one of those updates, and I like this color. It's very, very warm. My point of contention, and I mentioned it earlier, is I absolutely, these here, oh my God, these face plate covers are extremely dated, and to me, it really just cheapens the look and feel of a property. And it's one of those small improvements that I think really says a lot in a home. Just home selling tips. If you can afford it and if it's in your budget, one thing that you really, really want to pay attention to is the smaller details, because the smaller details, if you do them well enough, will gain a lot of attention. And it's almost one of those subliminal messages that when you walk into a property, if the details are covered, people who are walking in, it's not like they'll say, oh, this place has brand new electrical outlet covers, or, oh, this place has brand new light fixtures. It doesn't work like that. It's like they walk into the room and say, oh, this place is nice, because the consistency and the theme, I just mentioned that to you earlier, themes are very subliminal, just like in art. You don't know what is exactly was in the artist's mind, but the artist created the work of art or the theme in order to evoke an emotion out of you without you even really knowing. It's a subliminal thing. So when it comes to selling a property, it's the small things really do matter, despite what anybody tells you. The seller and I, we kind of just talked about, work toward making some of your light fixtures consistent. If you do like a nickel tone, sort of take that theme and run throughout the entire property with that. And see if you can make it work. In this particular instance, what I am working with the seller on is I want to change these very, very cheap electrical outlets covers. I want to change these to a satin nickel. It's not an expensive thing, and it's something that is going to make a big difference as far as consistency is concerned. See those white ones? See, that does nothing to bring out a property, right? So that's my task today, and I just kind of wanted to take you on a journey for my listing at 6900 Skillman, Unit 805. If you are interested in like I said, I can't mention this enough, a perfectly located condo unit. And remember, when you purchase a condo, that is home ownership. It's perfectly located. There are a lot of changes going on in this area. It's affordable. The seller is asking $175 for this unit in Dallas, which is on the rise right now. So, this unit is conveniently located where you want to be in Dallas. So it's right. It's priced right. So come on out. If you want to see this space, I want to see this unit, just give me a ring. Otherwise, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to start changing out these electrical outlet covers today. That's my job today with Agents DFW, because I am customizing your real estate needs. Gosh, so I'm looking at this. I see the same view that you see on my phone, and I can already tell you that looks so much better. You see the difference? Like, look at the difference these outlet covers make already. Like, look at the simple improvement, and see how I'm pulling in the theme from the stainless, right, to the satin nickel. It's close enough. So my OCD is okay with this. It's close enough that I'm matching the nickel, this bright nickel, with the satin nickel here with the electrical outlet. So now I just have to go throughout the entire property and replace as many outlet covers as I can. With my seller, I told him I would just go out and make the purchase, and then we'll take care of everything, with the closing. But this is a simple improvement that I thought would make a big impression for every potential buyer that is walking into this property. All right, but look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Awesome. Wow, wow, status update. So I've gotten the first floor done. So look, see? Isn't this a huge improvement? And they're consistent, look, see the electrical faceplates, see? It's consistent, look how nice that looks. Look how nice. Like I told you, these electrical sockets, my OCD just won't allow me to walk through a property without these things being very consistent and giving a feel of newness and brightness. See that? It makes a huge difference, like small, simple touches like this for a home seller. This makes a huge impact for a new buyer walking into a property, inspecting your property for every single thing that could be wrong. For every single thing that could be wrong. So I've done the bottom floor for changing out the electrical faceplates, and it just gets boring and it goes downhill from here. You know, nothing more to show other than just come on out to 6900 Skillman Unit 805 and check it out for yourself if you're looking for a very, very nice, I mean, the square footage is perfect too. I mean, you know, check out the listing. In this video, I have the MLS number identified. All you have to do is go to realtor.com and get all of the details for yourself. It's over 1,000 square feet. It's, you know, it's spacious, 2-story condo unit. It's just a great location. As I mentioned before, there's a lot of things going on out here in Dallas. You know, in this area, perfectly located to entertainment, retail, shopping, minutes away from downtown. So work is easy and convenient if you're moving to this condo unit. Check it out. I have the MLS number with this video, and go to realtor.com and check it out. I even have it on my personal real estate page that's connected to MetroTex, so you can check it out there as well. But I just really wanted to share my Saturday with you, and this is what I'm doing. These are the simple things that I do, but really they're simple, but they're huge. They make a big impact and they make my clients feel special. My thing is I live and I thrive off of empowering people, making them successful, and that includes my clients. So, who really mean the world to me. So, yeah, thank you for tagging along. And if you have any